this does feel a bit weird, doesn't it? Like we've got a bed, fancy lighting, and I don't know what else in the back of the car, and we're hunting around dogging spots. It's not what we should be doing. Little bit tender on the butt scare, not gonna lie. And no, before you jump to any conclusions, it's nothing untoward that you may or may be thinking about. You see, if you're a regular to the series, you'll know it's because in the past few episodes I did a bike ride near 200 miles through the whole entirety of Wales, which is why I've got a bit of a sore arse. And it's also the reason why we're sat here and now in the crib. You see, we've done loads of things on the channels lately, vans, this, that, bike rides, I don't know what, and everything. But one thing we've not really done of late is had a bit of me time in the crib for a night. So tonight, because I've got a sore arse, I thought I'd really treat myself and we're going to do a bit of dogging. Yeah, mate. No, I'm joking, but kind of not, because the place I want to go is actually renowned as one of the most profound dogging spots in all of the UK. A spot called Cannock Chase above Birmingham, and if you're a regular to the series, you'll know from way back when, you OGs, that we did go over to Cannock Chase at one point, and I didn't stay there because of this reason. But tonight, we're gonna brave it. We do, however, need to get something sorted beforehand. The ruddy crib, my days, look at the state of it. I can't use it like this. This is still how it was from the bike ride. I think we're gonna have to get it sorted. Give me a minute. Good news, it's loaded. Let's go. Oh wow, can't deny, it's been a long one. Motorways, villages, towns, cities, and finally we're 3 minutes away from the spot. I say the spot, it could be a bit random. It's Cannock Chase, and if you know Cannock Chase and you know overnighting around here, every little spot available, of which there's about 5 official car parks, are renowned for, like I said, dogging. There are, however, a few other spots around here that are not official car parks, which are also renowned for dogging. I've been given by Tom, the guy who lent me the Volkswagen camper a few weeks ago, a spot up here that's supposed to be kosher. Now I checked it out on Google Maps last night, and the camera for Google doesn't go that far. It's basically down some really gnarly looking single track, and I don't even know if I'm going to actually be able to get to it. So I'm pulling up at the entrance to it now. Let's have a little scope and see. Right, this is the spot, or rather this is the road. Good news and bad, we found it. That's the good news. The bad news is Google Maps doesn't even want to take me to the spot. Apparently I need to walk down to it, which is random as bow. But look, it's a massive woodland area here called Cannock Chase Woods, which is why there's loads of people parked up around here, all off biking. And as I mentioned, there's official car parks all around here. Your typical woodland car parks, gravel ground, surrounded by trees, and the odd wooden sort of post here and there to denote your parking spots. The perfect place for dogging in the evening. I mean, look at these little spots. They're off a main road, little nook, woodland area, and a nice little wooded lane to boot. I mean, it's just perfect territory for those type of people. Even this little spot here that is an official car park is also known for being busy in the evening. So what I thought I'd do is go and check out this little spot down here now, and if that looks okay and feels okay, then maybe we can stay there for the night. And if not, after spending about an hour on the park for night last night, I found a spot that's just outside this area that is supposed to be okay and kosher. So if this one down here doesn't look good, at least we've got a backup. You also have another bit of an issue at the minute. Oh, not the fact that I nearly caught my roof tent on the tree. No, brakes. Oh, they're squeaking like mad. I'm gonna have to get them fixed. I heard it on the way back from the last trip a little bit, and I was it, isn't it? You know how you are sometimes, but they definitely are squeaking like mad, and probably just need the pads changing. I think the exhaust's a little bit blowy as well at the minute. I might get that looked at if I can. The last thing I want to do is go up Scotland or something on a long trip and have no brakes and a blown exhaust. Whoa, this road's not as bad as I thought it was going to be, I'll be honest. Oh, apparently I've got to turn right here. Oh, this is not happening. I can't get up there, it's locked. Oh man, that's my turn. Bloody hell, this is steep. Well, that's just all out of luck. That's got a bolt and lock on it. There's no way I'm getting through there. But here's the thing, you see, because I wanted to come over it. It's a great area to explore, and I wanted to be able to find a spot where I can overnight with no bloody hassle. Nobody likes getting hassle in the evening when you're overnight, and we all want it kosher and we all want it chilling. Which is why this kind of area annoys me so much, because there's so much of the bloody dogging going on. Which leaves us now, in this situation, with one spot, the one that I found last night. For now though, let's do what we came here to do and go and have a little look at the beautiful side of the Cannock Chase woodland area. I can't believe I'm taking the key out of the car and stopping it. Oh my days. I've got to say it, if you follow the series, we've been all over the UK, and I think this is possibly the most expensive parking I've ever come across. That's insane. £7 for 2 hours. And the worst of it is, you don't even pay now before you like go out anywhere. You pay when you come back, because it's got you on camera and it'll know exactly how long you've been here. Mate, they're watching us. It's a conspiracy. Let's just get our glad rags together and shiznick and yeah, rumble on this trail. Well, gotta say it, although two things actually. Firstly, I think it's safe to say that this is not a dogging car park. I mean, with prices like that, £2 for 7 hours, God knows how much it costs to stay here all night. That'd just make for way too an expensive hobby or pastime. So, no, I think this one's clear. Oh, and car park shuts at 9, so that's a definite. On the flip side, what a beautiful area, and what a beautiful evening. Late August, early evening, and just surrounded by nature, mate. Once we get out of the car park, but you know what I'm saying. Oh, it's even got a go ape here. I forgot about that. That's probably why it's such a big car park. Gotta say as well, I don't know if you'll see it. Dang! This area is a total mind frag. It took me 10 minutes to find the start of the ruddy trail. There's like a billion different directions you can go, and I've not been taking the right ones. Oh, we are now though. Next to the go ape. Stoked. These things always look pretty cool. I remember seeing one in Thailand somewhere, and they're not quite as safe. And needless to say, there was a bit of an accident. Mate, it was awful. There was a Russian couple there in their early 20s, and he was quite boisterous. He was just go, go, go. And she was trying to follow, and he was sort of egging her along as well. And at one point, she went down this rip slide, you know, the ones, and she got a ponytail, and it caught in the thing that goes along the rail, like the clip or the carabiner or whatever it is up there, and her whole head, it stopped her, and she was absolutely tangled up in the thing. It nearly ripped her scalp off, mate. The worst of it was as well, I shouldn't lay judgment, but the guy didn't look that bothered. It was a bit weird. I think the 3 Thai guys that worked there dashed up there as quick as possible to try and help her and get her down safely, because it was one of these ones like this where you just toddle off on your own and do your thing. And if there's an accident, well, then someone comes out. Anyway, back to the positivity of the place. Look at these trees. They're beautiful, man. Big old woody trees, you know what I mean. Looks beautiful though, doesn't it? It's a nice area. This whole area around here, I have no idea how many square miles it is the whole of the Cannock Chase forest. Multiple hiking trails, rivers, streams, little lakes, not big ones, massive amount of biking trails, and I would imagine quite a bit of wildlife around here as well. It's a bit of a point, to be fair, because from where I am in the Midlands, if I head west, The only thing that's green between me and Wales is this, which is basically why I'm out here today, checking it out. And so far, I'm pretty impressed. Bear with. Multiple trails. I need to look at the map. Good job, looked. I'm absolutely nowhere near the trail. Honestly, this thing was supposed to take an hour and cost me £7. I think it's going to cost me about 30 by the time we get back. Oh, for God's sake, look at the state. There's multiple trails. I don't even know what mine's called. It's not the bloody Poppy Trail. I can only assume we've arrived at the infamous stepping stones of Cannock Chase. They're not quite as impressive as the ones at Dovedale, but hey ho, I've heard the ones at Dovedale have been closed now and you can't cross over them, so good luck for us. The Cannock Chase ones are open, and I gotta say, this is very close to being exactly what I need at the minute. If you follow the series, over the past couple of months, we've done quite a few different things, and some of it, well, it's all been fantastic, but some more than others. Taking Mini-Me away in that Volkswagen camper for a week through Wales was amazing, and I'll remember that for a long time. In the real world though, over the past couple of 3 months, I've actually been spending quite a bit of time at the homestead for the first time in about 3 years, and in some respects it's been fantastic. I've spent quality time with the children, doing things together and all of that. But in other respects, it's been a bit of a nightmare. When I spend a lot of time at home, I invariably end up festering on the computer all hours, day and night, and slowly but surely my body clock gets messed up, and with that comes a low mental state and mild depression. I don't like it, which is why what I normally do out on these big adventures and then back home has been great in every aspect of my life for the kids and the family and me. But we haven't done a lot of that lately, and I really feel like I need to get back into that, which is why I'm planning a couple of big trips. One to the north and one to the south. Yes, I am thinking about coming down to Cornwall. We've been Devon, we might do a few of those bits on the way, but we've never been to Cornwall. Which car, the biscuit tin or the crib, I take on each one of these misadventures, I'm not entirely sure yet, but I'm really feeling that if I want to really find my mojo again, we need to get lost in the wilds. It's what my soul and my mind's telling me, and my heart. And sometimes in life, when it's possible, yeah, I feel you've just got to do that, eh? Go and fez off and get lost in the wilds for weeks. We out. Right, first things first then, let me get back out the car and go and pay this bloody ticket and get out of here quick before we get charged a mad amount. Bear with. Right, secondly, let's go check out one of these infamous car parking spots. I mean, this whole episode has been about the dog in Cannock Chase. Also, I want to make a coffee before we go anywhere, and there's one just down the road as chance would have it. You know what I mean? Well, apparently this is us here on the right. Just some normal looking car park. Oh my days, look at those potholes though. Wow, damn, that's horrific. Jesus Christ. Oh man, I'm going out anywhere close so we don't have to drive over all them holes. Bloody Nora. This does feel a bit weird, doesn't it? Like we've got a bed, fancy lighting, and I don't know what else in the back of the car, and we're hunting around dogging spots. It's not what we should be doing. It is a bit mad though when you think about it. Like, it does just look like a normal little spot. Anywhere else in the countryside I'll be pretty kosher about staying around there, but yeah, the reports on Part for Night are not great. And let me quote, bear with, stopped here one night, straight to the red route at Cannock Chase in the morning. Good night's sleep. It was busy with people and cars most of the night though. Moving on. In the woods, a few dodgy comings and goings in the night, close to a busy main road. Very busy in the day and at night. It's blighted by courting couples, drug dealings and dogging. And it goes on. Annoying people ragging around in cars with loud music until quite late. Dogging, untoward people, busy all through the night. This is mad. It's just not the sort of place I want to be staying in. And like I said, all the car parks around here have similar tales to be told. It's a real hive of activity for, yeah, late night activity. I don't know why. I don't honestly know of any other area that's like this in the whole of the UK. It's just a real hub. So I don't want to be staying in this hub tonight. I think I'm going to move up to where I am going to stay, and hopefully that'll be a kosher spot. It's about a 10-minute, 15-minute drive from here, so it's not that far away, but yeah, the reports are good. Fingers crossed.
Come on, come here, bud. Come on. You freaky dog. I don't need to analyze.
Well, I gotta say it, this feels good. The lead into this one, brilliant. Just pure countryside, next to no other cars around, middle of nowhere. Perfect for what I'm looking for. I've just passed, I don't know if I got a shot of it, there's a lake reservoir with parking on one side of it, and I considered and remembered it, considered staying there before. There's a big sign up there saying like, no antisocial behaviour, so you know, again, that's another spot. It's mad round here. It's just not the area you want to be overnighting in. There's plenty of other better places, which hopefully this one is. I'm just going to say it as I'm coming down here. It's a bit of a random name, that one, isn't it? Say no more. Moving on.
In 300 yards, your destination will be on the left.
Oh, mate. It don't look like there's much of anything round here. Bloody nightmare. And we're losing the light. Epic. This is not going to be a dingy little car park, is it? Yes, it is. Look at the state of it.
Your destination is on the left.
Oh, good news. There's a van lifer here. Jackson's Bank, no less. Oh, man. It looks like it's actually been abandoned there. Ah, let's find a spot. Alex, it's not flat at all. The slightest. We've got to hit the fence. Oh, I need me chocks. Poo. Bear with. Hassle. Hassle. Oh, man. God, they get tight in there. There's one. Nice. Bit of hassle, but they're well worth it. Oh wow, here's me thinking there was no more left to do and I could just get in and chill, but oh no, there's more finicking to be had. Oh man, because that's the thing with this setup, I can never just get in the back and yeah, chill. As soon as I get here, I've got to always like move things around and put the cooking board up and set it all up. It's a bit of a shiting in here. Because I did mention it in the live I did a few days ago. I don't know what to do at the minute. I'm in a bit of a quandary. And I'm after like people's opinions. You guys follow the channel. I'm intrigued to know what you think I should do. I might do something completely different, but it is nice to know. See, we've talked about a van for an age. And realistically, if I'm going to get one, I need to muster a few things together. Now we've got 3 cars at the minute. The Kia, the biscuit tin, which is just for what it is. We've then got the Galaxy and the Severa. I could do the Severa up, needs a few brakes and a few bits, and get it out there and probably get 1,500 or so for it. Collateral towards a van. On the other flip side, we've got the Galaxy. I was thinking of maybe doing something with it. There's not much headroom in it. We could do a build on it, but what extent build do I do? I could rip the seats out or just take them out and do a few bits and maybe funk it up. And at the end of the day, if I wanted to turn it back to a car to sell on, I could do that. If I went too far with a build, then I don't think I'd be able to turn it back into a normal car. Something like a pop top roof, I don't even know if that's feasible. and ripping it all out with a proper electrical setup in here. I don't think that's the way I want to go with it, if I do anything at all. Thing is, if I ever did get a van, and whether I went for a van or something different, like a Bedford sort of thing from the 80s, 90s in between, I think I'd always want a car camping setup. And whether that be the Galaxy or the Kia, I don't know. It's just nice, and it is proper stealthy, and you can take them anywhere. Do you know what I mean? Definitely some of the places, or quite a lot of the places I've been over the years, I wouldn't want to take a massive long wheelbase van or something down those tracks or trails. But I'm intrigued to know what you guys think I should do. What do you think I should start ripping it out and maybe do a little build? The idea was maybe to get a rock and roll bed in here, and then maybe some sort of cooking unit at the end here with possibly a pull down projector screen. Something funky. But then I'd want to do it all with black carpeting on the sides, and I think if I started doing the black carpeting, that's when we get to the point where I'm not going to be able to revert it back to a normal car thereafter. Or should we just sell everything and buy a big old van and be done with it? I mean, that is another option. Or even a motorhome. Phew. And then we could do a massive trip. I'll hold my hands up. If I got a motorhome, we'll definitely consider driving it to somewhere far west. Maybe Southeast Asia. Let's hope I don't ever get one. For now, yeah, I need to fiddle again. Look at this. Bloody curtains, mate. I put them in the wash, or rather, Sidekick Bob put them in the wash, my wife, and she took off the bungee cord. So now I've got to spend about an hour trying to feed it all the way back through. Pain in the arse! I've got to make sure I do them right, because I don't want the left one to be the right one and the right one to be the left. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing. Nightmare. You know what I mean. Oh, it's not awkward at all, is it? Yes, it is. Oh, mate, this is going to take forever. Why did she do that? She could have just tucked them in the washing machine. That would have worked. It wouldn't have damaged the machine. Oh, I'd have took the risk. Bloody nightmare. She ain't got to put it back on, has she? Sounds like some big birds and a couple of owls in these woods. Pretty sure the microphone won't pick it up. But I gotta say, listening to them birds and having put all my window covers in and the clean curtains up, yeah, it's put a right smile on my face. I'm in my safe space. And that's the thing with this thing tonight, with the dogging. I come out in the car for nights like this to enjoy it. When I get in here and set it up like this, that's it. It is my safe space. I'm chilling, I'm going to put a feed on, relax for the night, maybe watch some TV or a movie, and just do my thing and be me. The last thing you want is muppets buzzing around you and banging the doors and papping and speeding around. We've had it. Quad bikes and 4x4 speeding round me when we were parked in Dartmoor. We've had it when we were in Derbyshire, a similar situation to this with a banged up camper van next to me, and yeah, people speeding in and papping the run and just being knobheads in the middle of the night, and a few other ones that I can't even remember off the top of my head. And I think it's like that for everybody, isn't it? If you've got a car camping setup or a van or whatever it is, you've got it so you can go out and enjoy it and your space and snook down and be cozy in there in the evening, you know. And I should say, I know I've had a lot of waffling on this episode, probably by now, but yeah, it's been nice. It's been an age, I think, since we've had a good chat on the channel. Mulled things over and gone over stuff that's going on or hopefully going to be going on and ideas and such. And yeah, on a personal level, it's been quite nice. Seems like a long time since I've had an episode where it's like, it's about us, the channel and the community, do you know what I mean? And what's going forward with it, so yeah. And now, to destroy that beautiful moment, I'm going to burn something for tonight's meal. No, I'm not. I'm actually going to relax for 5 minutes with my coffee and then burn something for tonight's meal. No, I've got a good one. It's not too complicated. So we've got a fighting chance. Give me 5 minutes. Right, somewhere in here we have tonight's proceedings. Oh yes, that's part of it. And then what have we got? Nope, definitely not bananas. Oh no, definitely not them squish sticky buns with, well, 2 cherries on top, you know. Ah, they're squashed, gutted. Oh, they'll all be stuck to the pack, but no, that means this has tonight's proceedings. And I'm not even joking when I say I've got super high hopes for actually being able to cook this and not burn it, because honestly, if I can't do this tonight, moving forward, every single park I'll ever do thereafter is going to have to be next to a takeout. It's that simple, because I'm doing pasta. That's it. Well, not just pasta, because that'd be bland as anything, wouldn't it? But no, nearly. I've got pasta, I've got stirring sauce, I've got some chorizo. I'm disgusted with myself, but I've got some grated cheese to go with it. Yeah, I haven't got a grater, so I didn't have much choice. And that's it. The only thing with it is, I don't actually have a bloody saucepan big enough to do what I want. So instead, I'm gonna have to use a bloody frying pan. That'll work. I don't want to wash the saucepan as well. No, we'll just do it all in this. It's genius. It'll work. Ah! Handle on that gets really hot. I mean, pasta, isn't it? Because all it needs. Oh, there's someone else to be cooking it. No, a vessel to put it in with water and then boil it up to soften. And this is it, the vessel. A bloody frying pan. It'll work. Christ, how much pasta do I want? Not that much. That much. All my days. It's definitely been a while since I've cooked in this car. I'm sweating my chunga off. I've got to strain and drain that pasta. I'll use the lid. It'll work. Oh, bear with. I need to do it in the bushes. Good news. Seems my straining action did the job. I must have a good wrist. I don't know. But no, it's a bit of a weird one. I've got that camper van next to me. Not seeing anyone in there, lights or anything. It looks a bit rickety. And then when we pulled in, there was a car parked over the way. I've just heard someone at that car. I don't know, like talking to someone. Not talking to someone, but called someone. It was like a lady's name. It was almost like he called a dog. It's totally pitch black, no lights on. And it doesn't seem like they're going anywhere. Maybe they're car camping, but I don't know. Just a man and a dog. Dogging. I don't know. Anyway, pasta. Let me just lock the door. So here's the thing then. The pasta. It looks cooked and it's, yeah, it's, oh no. Honestly. Not freaking cooked. Oh no. Oh, I just poured all that water away. Could have done for a few more minutes. It'll do. Because now, what I'm going to do is chuck in the sauce. God, is that it? Really? Man, don't overdo it with that, did I? Gonna have to bloody water the thing down, man. Wash it out. Oh God, this could go bad. Anyway, in with the sauce. In with the cheese here. Then I guess in with the cheese, you know, which weirdly has some sort of wannabe resealable bag that doesn't reseal. I don't know what the crack is with that. What am I supposed to do with that? I don't get it. It looks like it wants to reseal. It even says cheese, fat, less, 30%. No, it doesn't say shiznit. Oh, that works. Right, things are starting to bobble in there, and that most definitely was not the plan. So, boom, we're serving up. Oh my God, I might have to keep it moving for another couple of minutes just to save it. But there we are, a feed, and I guess not too bad. I don't know where all that blooming chorizo went, mind. Oh, there it is. Wow, that's actually pretty good. Gotta be honest though, I still feel a bit random about that dude. He's still there, It's a very small car as well to be a guy and a dog car camping together. A bit weird. It didn't seem like it was set up for car camping either. Maybe it's the ultimate stealth vehicle. I don't know. Morning. I mean, I say morning. It's actually midday at the minute. I couldn't resist it. I've just been chilling all morning with this blue sky and sunshine, getting a few bits done and catching up on some stuff. I've managed to book the Galaxy in for its brake check tomorrow, so we should have new brakes for next week for another little misadventure somewhere if I've not got the Kia ready in time. But also, this spot, what an amazing spot last night. Just totally peaceful, no bother. A couple of cars drove by, nobody drove in the car park. We had that van there and I think the car over the way. It was a real nice spot and exactly what I've needed over the past few weeks, to just get out and enjoy the car camping again. Admittedly, we didn't find a spot to overnight in Cannock Chase woods, but we are only about 10 miles up the way, so it kind of counts, and it's a close enough spot to be jumping in there in the morning if you wanted to do so. For now though, I really do genuinely hope you enjoyed this one, and if you did, all the good stuff, hit the like button, subscribe to keep up with the series, and definitely hit me in the comments. And as always, whatever you're getting up to, you know, take it easy, enjoy the camp, get out there and stay stealthy. Bye bye.